right, Doom, it still exists. That's right. There was a new re-release, official re-release, like a day ago. And you know what? That means it's time to play some more Doom. So just to get back into it, I've been playing this map set Judgment. It's really good. It has a special difficulty called Mega Violence. So yeah, let's watch. Ah, it's loud. Sorry about that. Let's watch how map 5 went. So map 5 starts off in this grid area with a lot of vials. And I just thought it was an interesting sort of thing. You know, like a puzzle you gotta escape sort of deal. Now, something that happens, actually the music is a little bit too loud. Something that happens with UV max existing is that you don't have that many cases where you're anticipating running away from enemies. And I think that could be, I don't know, used more. And it is here. You don't have to fight those archviles, of course. So now our job is, it kind of feels like the end of an episode 1. Even though, you know, it's Doom 2, there aren't really episodes. With this sort of design, where you start in a pretty hot area, and then you gotta circle around the big room and collect more items as you go. It just has this sort of classic level design. Now this outer area really isn't too bad. I remember using lots of chain gun. I remember there were like 2 big fights on this map. Oh, every single time I play a level from this set, or watch a level from this set, I have to talk about this thing. It's not that good. You saw the little punch thingy. It does meh damage. Also, the chain gun's nice, and I appreciate that it's slimmer, so it's easier to see. Just very nice quality of life thing on the usual chain gun. It's a little bit too fat, makes it hard to see. Not a big change by any means, but it is something. Alright, anyway, about the punch thingy. It feels a little tech demo-y. And I respect the choice of including it and not forcing it into every moment of gameplay. See, there's another item. Like I said, this area is about going around the ring, collecting more items. Each one spawns in more enemies. For the most part, I try having them come from one direction. You know, you do your best. Oh, very rare instance of the plasma sprites being better and quieter. Like, a lot of map sets make the plasma quieter, and that's great. But this one also makes the plasma sprites better, less obstructive to look at. And we've got these tiny cacos. I just want more map sets to use the stuff from this map set. It's difficult for me to overstate just how good I think a lot of the design decisions are here. So that small caco, it's a little bit faster than the default caco, but it's small, right? It doesn't take that much damage to beat it. And that's great. Doom doesn't have a low-tier flyer. That's not something that's in vanilla Doom. So its inclusion here just works really well. It's a role that needs to be filled. And I think that's the healthy way to make new monsters for Doom. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, but I think that's where it works the best. And as much as I liked my Scythe 2, getting that Megasphere was so big. Because I was able to save it throughout the entire area, so I can bring it into the next fight. Very important that happened. Because the next area is much more dangerous, and I'm more likely to take sudden big damage rather than chip damage. Because this room, tight space, lots of enemies using rockets, right? Obviously, this is where I could get hurt. So, getting to keep that Megasphere from the start is just really, really nice. And obviously, you want to get as many rockets out as you can, but eventually, you need to not be dead in plasma, right? Of course, we're going after the pain elementals. Normal stuff, nothing crazy. So yeah, as much as we love and cherish Aragon, the Aphrit from Scythe 2, it's just too much. It isn't something that can be easily implemented into the vast majority of levels. Whereas something like this Baron, who double throws a projectile and also looks really cool, you could use him basically anytime you have enough damage to handle the gun. This enemy too, this is a really nice middle ground on the Aphrit. And he doesn't fly away when you hit him. I really think that Mancubus-like enemy. He didn't attack, but he's kind of an Aphrit, but less dumb. It just works really well. Yeah, so at this point, we're in a really good spot here. As long as I don't rocket myself, I feel pretty good. And by I feel pretty good, I mean we're watching a video, right? Well, we're actually not watching a video. This is a demo. This is a demo file. This is not a video. But, you know, technicalities aside. So this room is big, you know, just stay on the move so the Arachnotrons don't destroy you, you know. I decided to play it safe because, truth be told, I had died so much in the previous room. I just didn't want to redo this section again. So at this point, I've beaten the first 13 plus secret map of this set, and it's going to be my main project for a little bit. And ooh, this is where I was worried. Okay, I practiced this once or twice, and I never had issues. So let's see what issues I have in the actual run, because, well, that's always how it is, right? Look at that. What a disaster. Oh, we really got a friendly map designer this time. And by that, I mean it's the same guy. I'm pretty sure Reykjavik made all of the maps. Also, shout out to Reykjavik. It's a good map set. Yeah, this is one of those map sets I've played with. It's just high quality. Yeah, these vials aren't too bad. You know, I've got enough rockets, so it's alright. This is the end of the map, so it's like, fine, you know, use ammo. It's okay. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that. I haven't mentioned it yet. but you get sparks in this map set when you shoot a Revenant with hit scan. And I know that makes sense because, like, he's a skeleton, he doesn't have blood, but as someone who's played Doom, I associate sparks with shooting a wall, okay? So I think, oh, I missed when I see those sparks. Now we have yet another archvile. I did my best to try getting those really big guys, the Aphrit looking dudes, to, they don't look like an Aphrit, but they act like them. They fill the role the Aphrit is supposed to. How about that? I tried having them not die in the center so they wouldn't get revived by the files. Okay, these guys are also tough. So, you know how Doom doesn't have a low health flyer? Well, what if I told you this map set has 3? And this is one of them. I don't know how to feel about it having 3 different low health flyers. I mean, it's not really an issue, right? It's just you have a little more variety in that enemy type. Maybe I would have liked more with just 1? I don't know. I'm okay with it because I feel like I have to play differently depending on which one it is. Like that one I was just fighting, the bat, is quite a bit more dangerous than the Kako. It's a little bit less predictable, a little more aggressive, a little harder to hit. So I really have no issue with them both being included. Those chain gunners are so mean. And yeah, this is about the end of the map. But then I decided to play it safe because the bat... Oh, I take back everything I said. The bats shoot rev rockets. I haven't played this map set in a while, I forgot. The bats shoot rev rockets. Totally different ballgame, okay? This would be like saying, you know, I don't know if having the Revenant and the Hell Knight adds anything to the game. No, it's totally different. Revenant missiles, much harder to dodge, and they deal more damage. So, yeah, it makes sense to have the mini Kako and the bat. Actually, now thinking of it, there's another flyer in this that shoots more like a Hell Knight. Fast projectiles, but they don't home. So you have, like, the trifecta, you know? You have Kako-style projectiles, you have Rev-style, and you have Hell Knight. If I got hit, that would have been GG. I guess if I was really cool, I could have let him hit me on the way to the goal and get credit for crossing the exit. Anyway, you know, fun map. These are all just like high quality maps. And I'll say this at the end here. At this point, I've beaten all of Spectrum Descent, and I'm going to record a video for that like right after this. Except I haven't done the last map. And I'm saying now, this is just one of the built-in demos. I'm saying now, I don't intend UV maxing in single segment. I have beaten it with saves, lots of saves. I don't really want to dredge through the platforming like 1,000 times just for a chance at like 8 different combat areas. I just don't think it's reasonable, right? I would like, you know, I want to spend time with you. But also, I can't spend like I can't spend a month every time a map that's really good has a level at the end that's just unrealistic in a normal time frame. So maybe I'll do a stream when I'm at that point. You know, I'll start uploading the rest of the Spectrum map sets. You know, I'll talk about it there too. All right.